It is Thursday, December 4th, 2025, and this is your Appalachia Daily Update. Today, we're starting something a wee bit different. We're making a couple of changes to the newscast based on listener feedback. The first change you might notice is that the newscast is longer. The ADU, that's the Appalachia Daily Update, by the way, is making sure the townships we cover are included in the newscast when there is news. When the news is light here in southern Appalachia, we stretch our coverage area all the way up to Asheville, east to Highlands, south to Jasper, and west to Chattanooga. So, if you hear news from those areas, it's likely things around here are pretty quiet. The second change is based on the day of the week. Each weekday we lean into a different theme so the news doesn't get lopsided. On Mondays, we focus on local government and civic life, like county commissioners, town councils, and big policy decisions that shape the week. Tuesdays lean into the local economy, with stories about businesses, jobs, housing, and development. Wednesdays highlight schools, youth, and families, from classroom news and sports to programs that support kids and parents. Thursdays shine a light on community groups, first responders, and military veterans who keep this region going. And Fridays are our trails and weekend game plan day, where we mix outdoor hikes with the parades, festivals, and other events you might want to build your weekend around. If you have recommendations or comments, be sure to leave them on our daily postings so we can improve the ADU. For today, we are tracking a chilly, mostly cloudy day that turns into a rainy evening, a last-minute date change for the Murphy Christmas tree lighting, and a full slate of holiday events stretching from Hayesville and Blairsville to Andrews and the Copper Basin. Before we get into the events, let's start with the weather and fire danger. For the Murphy area today, expect a cold start with morning temperatures down in the 20s and plenty of clouds over the mountains. Through the afternoon, skies stay mostly cloudy and temperatures climb only into the mid to upper 40s. As we get into the evening hours, clouds thicken up even more and rain showers become likely, especially later tonight. If you are headed to any outdoor events, plan for cold air, damp air, and the chance of light rain. A warm coat and an umbrella are both smart choices. On the fire weather side, the statewide fire danger rating in North Carolina is in the low range today, including our far western counties. That means conditions are not especially prone to fast-moving wildfires, but dry leaves and brush can still catch if sparks get away. Now let us turn to what is happening around the region, starting in downtown Murphy. The town of Murphy has moved its Christmas tree lighting up to tonight, Thursday, December 4th, because of the latest weather forecast. The original plan was to light the tree on Friday evening along with the Murphy Art Walk, but town leaders decided to get the lighting in a day earlier before the heavier rain chances move in. Tonight's ceremony is still expected to follow the same basic plan. Music and entertainment around the main tree downtown will begin in the late afternoon, and the lighting itself will happen a little after 6 p.m. If you want to be part of the countdown, plan to be in place well before that 6 p.m. moment. The rest of the Murphy Mountain Christmas weekend schedule remains in place. The Murphy Art Walk is still set for Friday with extended hours downtown, and the annual Murphy Christmas Parade is still scheduled for Saturday evening at 6 p.m. The parade begins near the Valley Village Shopping Center, travels along the usual downtown route, and finishes near the L&N Depot. If you are going, expect heavier pedestrian traffic and temporary traffic changes around the route, and give yourself extra time to park and get your bearings. Over in Hayesville and Clay County, the local newspaper is delivering a simple message for this season. The Clay County Progress recently ran a column urging residents to shop local for the upcoming holidays. The writer points out that December is a make-or-break month for many small businesses. When you choose the local hardware store, boutique, restaurant, or service provider, you are not just buying a product. You are helping to pay local employees, keeping tax dollars in Clay County, and supporting the youth teams, civic groups, and community projects that those businesses often sponsor. If you live in Hayesville or anywhere in Clay County, this is a reminder that your holiday spending can help keep Main Street storefronts open through the winter. Whenever you can, consider shifting one or two purchases from a big online retailer to a business whose owners you actually know. A quick supporter shout out today for Wagner Works and Simply Sweet Baby Boutique, two local businesses leaning into this shop local season. Wagner Works is celebrating its grand opening tomorrow, Friday the 5th at 1 p.m., bringing fresh creative energy into the area, while Simply Sweet Baby Boutique gives parents and grandparents a nearby place to find gifts and essentials for the littlest family members without having to leave the mountains. Heading down to Blue Ridge, city leaders have just wrapped up a long day of planning work. On Tuesday, December 2nd, the city held a special called Joint Meeting of the City Council and the Planning Commission. The session started in the morning and ran through most of the afternoon, signaling a serious look at land use, zoning, and growth around town. The agenda for that meeting included a series of discussion items tied to development and infrastructure. While the detailed minutes are still being finalized, sessions like this are where big decisions about future traffic, neighborhoods, and downtown development begin to take shape. For residents and business owners in Blue Ridge, it is a good reminder to watch the city website for agendas, packets, and meeting videos so you can see how these choices may affect your street, your commute, or your property. Another supporter shout out goes to good bookkeepers and to the local bookkeeping and accounting pros like them who are keeping small business finances organized so they can navigate whatever those growth decisions bring, stay compliant, and keep people employed. Now let us talk about what is coming up for families in Blairsville and Hiawassee. In Blairsville, the Holly Jolly Christmas and Breakfast with Santa is on the calendar for Saturday, December 6th at the Union County Community Center. Kids can enjoy a festive breakfast, visit with Santa for photos, and listen to Christmas music from local school choirs. It is the kind of event where you can get everyone out of the house early, burn off some energy, and still be home by midday. Later that same day, the Blairsville Downtown Christmas Parade is expected to roll through town. Floats, lights, bands, and community groups will line up to bring holiday cheer through the streets. For Union County families, that makes Saturday a two-part day with breakfast and Santa in the morning and the parade in the evening. Just over the ridge in Hiawassee, the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds are glowing with the Mountain Country Christmas in lights. That walk-through light show runs on select nights from late November through December 23rd. Visitors can stroll under light displays, listen to live Christmas music, browse arts and crafts booths, grab food and hot drinks, and on certain nights take the kids to see characters like the Grinch, Mrs. Claus, and Santa. For folks in Union, Towns, Clay, and Fannin counties, Blairsville and Hiawassee together offer a full menu of breakfast events, parades, and lakeside light displays within an easy drive. And in Andrews, the holiday season is already off to a strong start. The town just wrapped up its Christmas on Main celebration, which turned Main Street into a holiday street fair. Photos and reports show vendors lined up along the sidewalks, food trucks and local restaurants serving crowds, and families drifting in and out of shops as music played throughout the day. Christmas on Main has grown into a signature kickoff for Andrews. It brings in visitors from across Cherokee, Graham, and neighboring counties, and it reinforces Main Street as a regional gathering place rather than just somewhere to pass through. The celebration also sets the stage for the Andrews Christmas Parade later this month, when floats, school groups, and Santa will move down the same stretch of Main Street that just hosted the festival. Finally, let's look at what's happening in the Copper Basin, where Copper Hill, Tennessee, and McKaysville, Georgia, share the riverfront. The Copper Hill Kiwanis Christmas Parade is scheduled for Saturday, December 6th in the early afternoon. The route winds through both Copper Hill and McKaysville, and this year the theme is the Copper Hill Express, a nod to the railroading history that shaped the Twin Cities. The parade is part of a larger Copper Country Christmas lineup that includes a Twin Cities market and other downtown activities. Visitors can expect live music, food vendors, craft booths, and plenty of opportunities for Christmas shopping along the river. For families who prefer a daytime parade, the Copper Hill and McKaysville event offers a good option before evening parades in other towns, and it is close enough for listeners from Cherokee, Polk, and Fannin counties to make it a short road trip. One more supporter shout out today for Big Head's Grub in Murphy, parked at Buckbald Brewing in Murphy from 12 to 7, armed with their legendary menu, nachos, and the People's Champ. Fried bologna. Because who doesn't love a culinary dream come true that requires zero explanation? As we move through this early December stretch, nearly every town in our coverage area has something planned. Murphy has the tree lighting tonight and the parade this weekend. Hayesville is asking you to think local when you shop. Andrews just turned Main Street into a festival ground. Blairsville and Hiawassee are combining breakfast with Santa, parades, and lakeside lights. Copper Hill and McKaysville are getting ready to send the Copper Hill Express down their main streets. Wherever you choose to go, bundle up, watch for pedestrians and slow traffic around event routes, and double-check event pages before you head out in case weather forces any last-minute changes. That is your Appalachia Daily Update for Thursday, December 4th, 2025. And remember, take care of your neighbors, and they will take care of you.